Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna talk to you about the situation, the outbreak of the coronavirus that started in China on December. Is now affecting around 850 people all over the globe, and more than 40,000 deaths. So in our country, we have 347 cases and just a death, so that's a positive fact. So the priority of the governments is to contain the outbreak and strengthen the health system. But what is around the world situation? Well, everybody's in panic because of the uncertainty, and the consequence for the global economy will be very dramatic. So the falls in the stock markets, the price of oil sinking, and the dollar strengthening to unexpected levels have made the prospect of the worldwide situation doesn't seem very encouraging. So in Costa Rica, we have heard at least one person who has lost their jobs and one company who has closed their doors due to low sales. And of course, we all know that the borders are closed, so that affect a lot of families that are now in bankruptcy. So it's a fact that the unemployment is rising to alarming levels. That just that is not just in our country; it's all over the world. So, what do you think, Vanessa, that is gonna affect the financial markets?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
I think so because COVID-19 is a threat to macroeconomic stability worldwide. For example, the Costa Rican government closed the air, sea, and land borders on March 18 to prevent the virus to spread. I believe that this measure will seriously affect tourism in the country because we all know that a large part of country's income comes to tourism. And the National Chambers of Tourism says that COVID-19 has caused more than 8,000 canceled reservations in many hotels in the country. This is strongly affecting the income of the touristic areas, so they may be unable to stay on the market. Foreign direct investment is also affected because investors have a lot of uncertainty about what happened in the coming months in economic terms. A drop of 13 to 40% worldwide has been estimated for 20 and 21. I think it also affects loans. What do you think, Ashley?
Oh, hi. As Mariangel said, due to this situation, employment has increased. Therefore, there are many people who don't know how to pay their debts. This could trigger the same thing that happened in the 2008 global financial crisis. Unable to pay their mortgages, got their houses reposted by the bank. But because of safe crisis, no one was looking for a house, making it harder for bank to sell them. So if people cannot pay their debts, the bank will now have the credit to generate more loans. To prevent this, for happening, and also to help the population, private banks are going to negotiate new conditions for loans. And in addition, the government has suggested for some solutions such as decrease in interest rate according to the conditions of each credit and debtor, extension of the term of the credits, and extraordinary payments to the principal amount without penalty. So, what do you think, Jose?
Well, I think that the whole situation is not only going to affect financial markets at a domestic level, but also financial markets at an international level, where Costa Rica is going to find itself in a complicated position because while the government is, on one hand, they're extending the expenditure to fight off the pandemic, but also to compensate the loss of income from families. They are also pushing for a moratorium on taxes. These two policy decisions are going to widen the deficit. And when the deficit widens, it's also going to widen the debt. And with an increased debt, with an increased deficit, creditors in international financial markets are gonna have less confidence on Costa Rica paying back their debt. This puts Costa Rica at a bigger risk of defaulting on its debt, and I think that it's going to force Costa Rica and many other countries in a similar situation to negotiate the debt.
So, with your opinions, we all can conclude that this situation with the coronavirus and the uncertainty, um, we have a fact that it's gonna be affect all of the markets and of course the financial one. So, thanks for your opinions and have a great night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.